Hello everybody, this is your old friend RJ City, and today I will be watching and reacting to all the intros from Alice. Alice seems known, but yet a little left off the list of the sitcoms of that 70s era. It stars someone that I love on Instagram very much, Linda Lavin. She has such a sweet Instagram, just doing things she enjoys. She rehearsed with the Mormon Tabernacle Choir, and she was so excited about it. Anyway, she plays Alice, this kind of southern chick who things happen in her life, and then she's got to go work at a diner. And you've absolutely seen this diner before. It's got Vic Tayback as Mel. It's Mel's Diner, and the wonderful Polly Holiday is also working there. And her catchphrase, kiss my grits. That's her, and she's sassy and fun. And I once listened in to a phone call that she was on. But this is not about me or eavesdropping on Polly Holiday. This is about Alice. And what is great about Alice is that it's one of the few sitcoms that kept the same theme song, but would redo it almost every season and slightly change the lyrics. So they would change the genre of music to suit whatever mood they were in. So now this has value, as opposed to listening to the exact same song 30 times over. So without any further ado, let us watch all the intros to Alice.
Early to rise.
Ooh, it's a funk. There's a country funk here. And Linda Lavin's loving that cowboy hat. And it is, she's coming from a ranch. So instead of driving to a different city, she's taking a horse. She's getting down off her fence. And she's riding a donkey. It could be... See, now it's picked up. And that is Linda Lavin singing about herself being a fresh face in the neighborhood. She's moved... Oh, Polly Holiday plays Flo, yes. But, sorry, Linda Lavin moved... She wasn't Southern. She was Northern. That's an odd door. Why would she walk into the same door she came out of? That doesn't really make any sense. Yeah, so she was the non-Southern girl who moved a little more south and then had to work at this diner. I got it backwards. You see, here's a classic driving scene. See how it's a little different? Ooh, she's so casual with it now. Yeah, she's going to Phoenix? Is that where this is? Yeah, I guess so. No one knew anything about Phoenix then. And the fonts now seem smaller for some reason. Ooh! This is different. She's feeling herself. Linda Lavin's... Ooh, she's so relaxed the way she sings. I love it. And now we've seen the diner. Here's Vic. Vic Tayback looks trim, which is a sentence I thought I'd never say. And he popularized that great hat. And Linda Lavin looks great in that outfit. And there's Flo. You know exactly who that is, for sure. So it's about this diner, and she's a single mom, and the shit she gets up to, and she has very sore feet, of course. Ooh! We got a nice electric guitar happening here. This is great. We're using the same bits. The car breaks down, all that same shit. What are you gonna do? Wow, and she's happier now. She's less relaxed. She's expressing. She's more aggressive. She's more assertive. She's saying, "My name's Alice, and here I come, world," and Mel. And she's too professional for this job. You know what I mean? She's overqualified, but she can take what she can get as a single working woman. I love these outfits, though. They are very nice. This, I think, Roseanne took when her and Sandra Bernhard or whatever were working at that diner. I think it was a takeoff on this. Alright, what's next?
Used to be sad.
Oh, we are moving at a clip right now. Different B-roll. We don't need the whole moving thing. She's firmly there. And now she's also a lounge singer. Of course. You know those people when they're on sitcoms. They're probably like, I need to sing 3 songs a season. Wow. This song's totally different. Wow. Isn't it? A saxophone. They said, to hell with your electric guitar. That shit's out. Oh my. And Polly Holiday is very much the woman in form. Being the wacky one. The wacky cigar smoking one. Vic and his gals. Mel and his mamas. Ooh, we're splitting the difference between... How breathy is Linda Lavin right now? Are you getting as excited as I am? I love that we've evolved here from the, I'm driving. There's always those scenes driving to Phoenix, like WKRP in Cincinnati or something. Now we're into the mix of these crazy people, and we've even changed the fonts. We've lowered them, and they're tighter, and the color's different. More of an orange. Wow. It's so weird that people don't really know this theme song as much. Oh, and then you add Diane Ladd. Oh, I once tried to date. Now, I'm not going to get into how. But, you know, you add Diane Ladd. That's one of those great later season cast additions where you're like, oh, it's even better now. And now we've gone from that yellow-orange to the maroon, which is outstanding. Even though we're using very similar clips. At this point, what's the point? And we've gotten rid of Linda Lavin's lounge singer clip. Maybe she heard her voice and didn't want to sing anymore. Oh, who could forget that episode with Vic? And Vic takes off his hat sometimes. Real character evolutions here. And there's a bongo in the back. There's an Eagles quality to this. You know, there's a real easy rock feel. And maybe the theme song could have been punchier, considering how wacky everybody got. You know, maybe the other ones could have sang. Nice high kick on Diane Ladd. That's great. It's very New York Hotel Elevator.
Used to be sad. Used to be shy.
Used to be shy. I love it. So relaxed. Just hanging on those notes. We're getting a lot of mileage out of that one clip with the on her knees there. And she loves dressing up as men, doing lounge acts as men. And you know Mel is always up to some sort of get-rich-quick scheme. Even though he seems to be running a restaurant. I don't know much about Beth Howland. I don't, as a person. And the kid's obviously grown up, but that's also good. That's another reason why you should change stuff. The vibe changes. The kids age rapidly. No one talks enough about Diane Ladd as Belle. Sort of a Blanche Devereaux type, you know? The old cake in the face. If there was a cake, it was going in Mel's face.
Used to be sad. I used to be shy.
Wow.
Funniest thing, the saddest part is I never knew why.
Now this is a little more traditional sitcom bouncy.
Myself for nothing was my favorite sport.
I feel like this one has less personality than the other one.
Start enjoying 'cause life's too short.
Here's where it picks up.
There's a new girl in town.
But why do they always seem to do lounge acts? Linda's having too much fun with this. And then did Diane Ladd leave? Yeah, she did. Well, what are you gonna, and one of the fakest looking trucks of all time, I'll tell you that. And Linda had that short haircut. This is when I lost interest. Sometimes they get too drastic of a haircut and they go, my brain refuses to enjoy this anymore. They throw the net on Mel. Big laugh.
I used to be sad. I used to be shy. Funniest thing.
At what point did she used to be shy? She never seemed shy at this at all.
Kicking myself for nothing was my favorite sport. I had to take off.
A lot of saxophones. Sometimes they just add instruments. It's a new song. New girl in town. And at this point, how new are you? It's been going on for like 6-7 seasons already. And then the son's working at the restaurant. And it's great. It's a little living ecosystem, which you don't see anymore in these sitcoms. And, you know, Diane Ladd ultimately said, this is just not for me. So they're like, all right, bring in that other blonde. I really like that next part.
I used to be shy.
I guess we're sticking with this? Okay. And I think we've added a little pink. There's a new shot. The clown shot. And we're going back to a different shot of her male lounge character singing. And of course, Vic flying is a new shot too. And playing a zoot-suited character for... Okay, alright. I've heard this song too much now. It's officially bored me. When I yawn like that, it's entirely the song's fault. I was going to say, for people who just work at a restaurant, they seem to do a lot of singing and dancing at a near professional level. Of course, they end up in jail. This is where we're running out of... It's raining inside with, you know, digging straight through the middle of the earth. We've wound up in jail. Ooh.
Used to be shy.
Look at this. What is it, Saturday night's main event? Wow. Linda likes to put on, again, with more singing and dancing. Do they just have a weekly show? A lounge act? It's so weird to see this red. They were like, we have to jazz up the show somehow. And then Beth gets married, and the kid is now 35 years old. That's from 5 years ago. It looks like he's aged so much. And now we've added a cop. Charles Lavin. The wacky cop. Oh, he has married that waitress there. And I think, ultimately, Diane Ladd made the right choice. You know we're in the last season when all your characters are in a hot air balloon. Well... Those were all the intros to Alice. It's a noble attempt. I love what they did. I thought, you know, these are artists. They care about their craft. They want to build a living show that can grow, a little ecosystem that can evolve and go on and change, but still keep its integrity. And they gave us fresh stuff as a viewer. Not the same shit over and over. Some of them were better than others. That's what happens when you change things. Yet... I admire the integrity, and I also respect Diane Ladd's decision to leave.